So there's this thing called multiple chemical sensitivity. I kind of feel like I'm part of it, but kind of not. Because I have a singular chemical sensitivity, and my symptoms are not, they're kind of similar, sort of, but not really the same as the what is known as MCS sufferers. They're more sensitive to fragrances, things like that. Mine's a bit different. As to chlorine only, my symptoms seem different somehow. So I sometimes have a problem resonating with that group and whatnot. Anyways, I've been doing stories about my experience as a chlorine only sensitive chlorine sensitivity disorder sort of person. I trip out neurologically when I'm in the presence of anything in the air that's chlorine processed. Read that again. Like, listen to that again. Like, literally in the air, if there's stuff in the air that has chlorine in it, my nasal passages or something like takes it and it turns it into like tremor or frozen moments or tourettes, like it's just weird words coming out of my mouth. And I don't know what to do with that. So it's been like 5 years now. I get used to it. I'm used to being in a neurological shitstorm every time I'm exposed to chlorine in the air. And then eating it, that's not good either. That has its whole host of symptoms as well. But hey, that is not the topic of this conversation. This topic is, how the fuck does it get into me? How does it get into me? The initial assumption, like inhalation, right? Inhaling chlorine. But we went through COVID. I had developed these symptoms of sensitivity before COVID. I was wearing a mask before COVID by about at least 6-8 months. I was wearing a mask already to keep chlorine out of my friggin' face. But it kind of wasn't enough. I don't know why having a mask on doesn't just negate the effects of chlorine altogether. So I have chlorine sensitivity to chlorine in the air, right? The wind affects me, the office affects me, the roadsides affect me, like all the things mess with me. Why doesn't a mask help more than it did? And I did experiments. There was a day when it was strong. The evil force was strong in this room that I was kind of occupying. I was trying to make it into a massage, space or whatever. Like I was cleaning it, so on and so on. So I did an experiment where I had the mask, and I like closed my eyes for a while, and the symptoms would go away. And I opened my eyes for a while, and the symptoms would come back. I did this in my room. I took video evidence of it. And I don't just assume, while I do want people to know about the airborne, that's obvious, right? But it's still getting in, like, I swear up and down, it's getting in through my eyes or my ears or my something. Like, I don't know, like, I don't often have any skin issues, but sometimes I do. But it's not just respiration. Chlorine sensitivity and chlorine detection, like when people come sensitized to something, I think that it is more than respiration. I think that it gets in through the eyes and or the ears or through the skin, some way, somehow. But it's more than respiration. That's all I have to say about it. In terms of chemical sensitivity, it's more than respiration. I'm thinking, and it's interesting.